Yeah, this matter of birth in African or in modern days. I've asked myself that why, and I've questioned myself, why are most of hospitals, and also you can even go to public hospitals or private hospitals, they are facing the different, they are facing the same challenges. The same challenges that they are facing on the public, they are also facing the same challenge on the private hospitals. So, what I'm asking myself is that I've done my research well. Why in the olden days, when our grandmother doing birth to the youngest one, we didn't face this challenge of young child being killed, young child being messed, being passed away. That is the good way to do, being passed away. So I'm asking myself, what are these? It is the right thing for a woman when she get birth to sit like horizontal like this. When they sleep on bed, like they sleep on bed and then they open their legs. That is a modern bathing. That is a modern bathing. It is a modern bathing. So I'm asking myself, why are these um, this child being passed away when they, and many of them, they passed away is either the baby is passed away with the mother, or the mother is passed away, the baby is living, or the child is passed away or the mother is living, or both of them, they they passed away. So it really don't sit me well. It really don't sit me well. So this thing, we must be careful of it. So in in our culture, when we give birth to our own, when our grandmothers days in the back there, when they give birth, they make sure that a woman stand up. You give birth while you standing up, and then it is easy for you to pressurize. It is easy for you to pressurize what? To pressurize the baby to go out, and then there are those old mothers whom they will carry the baby. So they were very professional when coming to this. They were very professional and make sure that the baby gets out in quality way, and then they have the baby. They were very professional, very professional. But today I don't know. I've contacted some guys say that, and in some of these African parts, in this continent, they are still doing that. And then when we see, I'm not saying they don't get the baby. 99% of African that give birth in this way, not in the modern way, this way, they live. The baby, the mother, they live, both of them. So I'm asking myself, why are we like to do things that they break our heart, they do us to be emotionally and physically disturbed. You see, when they give birth this way, like this way, you if you can comment below, if you are a mother and you have birth, this way is a good way to give birth. It's a perfectly good way to give birth. You give birth this way, you can even me, I can even, I can even push my stomach. But when I am sleeping, it's very too hard for me. Like, it's very too hard, it's very too hard. So I don't comment below. The perfect way is Africanism. African is the best way. African is the best way. African, the best of the rest. The best of the rest. So all I'm trying to say is that, you can see that I'm with the broken, I'm this is a tea. This is a tea, and then I'm an African, Baba. I am an African. This is a dish, and then under the dish is a rice and a meat. So let us not take our things for granted. Let us not take our things for granted. So in this, we will need very professional people, truthful people, but what need, but what need when coming to this thing. Because if we fail and fail, that's why they're taking us, because dilo tse gone jwale a di sa direga thata. Wa bala ke batho ba few ba ileng gore ba belegisha ka magaeng. Gale ne ba belegisha ka magaeng. Ne go sena this thing ya gore motho o ile ya sepetlele a ilo belega. And then you'll ask yourself, ne ba belegisha ka magaeng, mara you'll not find this thing ya gore ba re ngwana so sepetlele ba tšea ko ba ngwana wa setse gore ba iša kae kore ba tšea ele diegele dilo ka moka wa setse gore ba di iša kae lo tšeko. Ask yourself that, gore ba di iša kae, what they're going to do with those things. They're going to do the medicine and test ka mokgwa ba selekang ka gona, ka mokgwa ba loyang ka gona magolo. So all I'm saying, I'm trying to say here, I'm saying Africanism, birth is the only way of birth. Africanism is the only way, good way to give birth to. So I think we need a truthful traditional healer, truthful traditional leaders. I think we need those kind of people when coming to this, because at the end of the day we are Africans. Let us not confusing ourselves with other modern things. You will be lost and you will believe that, and then they already made us to believe that their thing are the things of which they are right. As I'm speaking, they already made and they already brainwashed us to believe that their thing are the right. Subscribe to this channel, like and share.